Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm just finishing a couple of text messages.
Well, hey, everybody. Welcome back. Today is Thursday. Today is Thursday, 7/16. Looks like you got to answer a chat. So that's fine. We'll take a little time here. Give everybody a chance to get signed in here today for the pitch here with 12-Hour Auctions. I am Andy. The voice you hear sometimes in the background is Kyle. His real name is Jared, but we call him Kyle here around the office. So good morning, everybody. Good morning, Kenneth. Good morning, Dudley. Amanda is not with us today, Kenneth. She is actually out of the office today. So Grace is filling in her position. So the 12-hour auction responses will all be coming from Grace. And we are ready to have some fun today. So yesterday, if you guys were watching, you got an opportunity to see me go crazy about a bunch of stuff. And then you got to see me go through, what did we have yesterday, Jared? 13, 15 products, something like that?
Yeah.
We covered all of them in about 8 minutes. And we may try that again today. So but today we're going to have a little fun. We're going to talk about something other than just politics and stuff like that. And we were talking about it today. We've been coming up with some things, and I'm like, I really enjoy being able to have this as my platform, say what I want to say, have fun. Remember, guys, this is all for entertainment. The only person who should really get in trouble for any of this is me. And that is generally what happens when we finish these lives. So if Amanda's watching today, she thought I may have said some things yesterday I shouldn't have, but I don't necessarily think she's right. So we're going to tone it down about this much. But anyway, today there's just a couple of things that I want to talk about. And so this is going to be my rant for the day today. And that is overall social media. One of the reasons I've been having the rants that I've been having here as often as I have. And again, guys, we're going to get to these products in a minute. We're going to talk about 12-hour. We're going to sell some stuff. But I like to take my moment to be in the spotlight, apparently, because I have to do it, and that's the fun of it. But one of the things about social media, and the reason I've been having the rants I've been having, is because I've noticed that it's so one-sided all the time. There's one group that always is saying stuff online, there's always that person online, and nobody wants to respond to that person. Everybody's afraid because it just gets into this stupid online keyboard warrior battle, and nobody wants to deal with that. And so I'm making my opinion known. I'm done hiding from that. I don't go to their pages and say it, but if they want to come to mine and say it, by all means, let's bring it on. So, as I was talking about that and meeting with Kyle and Grace today, and we were talking about some stuff, one of the things that really hit me was we as hunters, all of you, most of you, the majority of people on this site, the majority of people watching right now are in some shape or form a hunter. And one of the things that I think back to is going back to, my God, it would have been a lot of years ago when I killed my first deer. Think back to when you killed your first animal or your first deer and ask yourself, in today's world, would you post that to social media? And that's what got me going. And I'm going to show you guys a couple of things on my wall here in a moment. And this rant today is about hunters. Stop being turds. Stop. It's not. Maybe you guys don't realize this, and these aren't the people doing it. I hope you're not. And if you are, take a deep thought about this. But do you guys know that when somebody goes out and hunts an animal or hunts for enjoyment, they're not doing that for you. They're doing it for them. So at what point do you or your friends or whoever is out there, where do they get off with this right or this feeling that they should comment about, should have let that one grow another year? My God, why would you let a kid shoot that deer? Why would you do that? I mean, I don't agree with the way you hunt. Look, guys, if it's legal, support it. So let's look at a couple of things here. I've had a very, very fortunate past in hunting. I've done everything from hunting on TV to having several different companies, working with some of the biggest in the world. And I want every single person to see this. We're going to look up here. I'm actually going to point the camera. Am I pointing in the right direction, Jared? I don't even know if you guys can see it. Can my finger point? Yeah, I can. See up to the left, right there. See that deer? That deer right there, guys. That deer is the first deer that I ever killed with a bow. I shot that deer with a bow when I was 13 years old. And in my family, that was an absolutely giant buck. We were meat hunters, and we finally killed a buck to put on the wall. It's like a 73-inch deer. It's a 73-inch deer. It's tiny. The enjoyment of killing that animal and taking pictures and having it mounted and seeing the proudness on my father, all of that stuff is what led me to start hunting more and more and more. The second deer I ever killed, I waited an additional 5 years And then I killed this buck, not the mule deer, this one right there. Nope, not that one. Damn, this is harder than you guys would think. That deer right there. 129-inch whitetail. My first ever big buck, okay? 129 inches. In today's world, if anybody killed either of those two deer and put it on the internet, there would be some jackass who's a hunter who would think his opinion matters, and he would put a comment up about, why'd you shoot that? Oh my God, if I lived in Iowa, there's no way I'd shoot a deer like that. That's what we hear all the time. That's what we're doing to each other as hunters. If you were a 12 or a 13-year-old child, or your child goes out and you post a picture on your Facebook page and one of these people complains about it or says, why would you do that? Guys, we're hunters. We're all the same. It's about getting people in the outdoors, enjoying and loving our sport, and not having the government take those rights away from us or having PETA get a step up on us. Guys, those two deer, those two animals, one that I shot when I was 13, that's 70 inches. One I shot when I was 18, okay? That was 129 inches. Look now. This is what it's led me to. This is what it's led me to, okay? Those are just the whitetails. You look up this way. Here's all the stuff from overseas, okay? So what I'm saying is that get people started. This isn't about, the hunting is not about your opinion on what somebody else kills or what they shoot. Just like we all don't think that people should force us to wear masks. Well, guess what, guys? You don't have to wear a mask. You may have to go to a certain area. Just like if you guys want to come hunt my property now, you're going to shoot the size deer I'll allow you to shoot. You don't get to come and shoot anything because that's my property. But you don't have a right to say, if I let Kyle shoot a 115-inch deer on my property. Respect Kyle for shooting a 115-inch deer. You don't know if that's his giant. You don't know if that's his gateway into a wall of whitetails. So what I'm asking for you guys is when you find those jackasses, when you find those people online who think their opinion is so much more important because they're a better hunter. You know, there's a couple of guys on here that I know are some of the most respected. I have more respect for a few of the guys on this page that are watching possibly right now who have killed some of the most incredible whitetails you would ever dream of and are people I consider to be some of the best hunters I've ever been around. But they post something and people tell them it's still not good enough, or they stay quiet. So what I'm saying is when you're in the background, support it, guys, support it. I would love to see all of us share a picture of our first deer and let people know this was my first deer and I'm proud of it. And that is what is wrong today with everything in social media. So my point, guys, I love social media. I love it. I do it for a living along with all of my team. And that's why we do what we do here. But the reality of it is if you're going to be on social media, try being supportive. I don't care. No, let me rephrase that. Try being supportive of hunters. Y'all want to rip on liberals? Y'all go right ahead. You know, be supportive of our president. Rip on the people that you want to rip on. Do that stuff, but don't bash hunters. If I kill a 105-inch deer next year and it makes me happy and I remember the story, that's what it's about. Every one of these whitetails, every one of these overseas animals, I can go on for hours about the story of that kill. And that is what hunting is about. That's what I tell my kids about. That's what I'm sharing with you guys. That's what I tell Kyle about. I walk into my office every day and it makes me smile. And guys, go look at my personal Facebook page. I haven't posted an animal I've killed in a couple of years. And the reason why is because I don't need one of you jackasses, or not you guys, but one of those jackasses telling me I'm a bad hunter. We're going to have a hunt thing. We're going to talk about high fence in the future. We're going to talk about bears with dogs. We're going to talk about pigeons, doves, all of this stuff. That our world is changing because for some reason as hunters, we're pretending that someone else's opinion matters. That's bull, guys. That's bull. Kill what you want to kill. Enjoy it. Love what you do. The moment you walk up on an animal and you go, oh, it's not what I thought it was. I'm scared to post this on Facebook. I don't want my friends making fun of me. That's the shit your buddies do. That's what we do to Kyle. When Kyle kills an animal and I pick it up with both hands, flip it over my shoulders and walk it out and throw it in the back of a Ranger, that's making fun of it with your buddy. Please understand, the internet is not your buddy. Not everybody takes everything the wrong way. And guys, I know people who have stopped hunting because of it. And that's what this is. That's what's wrong with social media. So use it right. Be proud of people for hunting. Share your photos. Love it. But and you're right, Josh, people are talking about it. Ignore people. It's hard, guys. It's hard. I had a television show When we post pictures, we have people all the time chewing our ass on stuff like, oh, I can't believe you shot him. Can't believe you did that. Can't believe you did this. Look, y'all, it's legal. We're going to do what we do. We're hunting all over the world. We're doing fun stuff. So take that for what it's worth. We've got to get through items here today. But what I'm asking with my gripe today is we talk about not wanting to wear masks. We're talking about not wanting to be controlled. Yet when I sit here and I look at it, we almost kind of in a way are the big bullies. We're the government as hunters. We're the government of new hunters, and we're ruining it for a lot of people. And when you look, people can't get along. They can't do anything. And I'll tell you, I'm not going to get into it today, but we are going to have a rant coming up soon about if you don't know how to score a deer, keep your damn mouth shut. Like, guys, if you put a trail camera picture up and say, hey, everybody tell me what size this deer is, I guarantee you get at least 50 answers. Oh, he's probably 125, 130. Most people don't even have a damn clue what that means in the world today. It's ridiculous. So just, if you don't actually know anything, either get a platform like me, because I don't know jack, but I can stand here and make stuff up as I go. But get this platform and do the same thing. But don't go to someone else's page and be like, oh, that's a 115 2-year-old. Don't do that, because if you don't know, don't say that. You don't know. This buck right here. See that deer? Where's he at? Right there, the real wide one. Right there. You guys see how wide that deer is? 7.5-year-old buck. I have pictures of him the whole time. I had at least 10 people who I know tell me, it's only a 3-year-old deer, dude. Don't shoot that deer. I'm like, it's weird that he's 3 when I have pictures of him for over 5 years. Like, just stop being stupid. Use your opinion to tell people how good they are and how great of hunters they are and encourage them to go shoot does. And when you shoot a doe, like, dude, you shoot a doe, manage your property, do it for meat. But don't put up that big dramatic post of like, we got blood on the arrow and expect everybody to be all excited and then walk up and be like, yeah, just fill in the freezer, had to fill my tag. Bullshit. You shot that deer because you love to kill stuff. We are serial killers. All these deer, dude, think about it. If you're an anti-hunter, like, this is creepy. Most people don't like clowns. You walk into a room as a non-hunter and it's dead animals everywhere. We are proud of what we do, so stop being a weenie. Be proud of killing animals. Leave everyone else alone. Be proud of what they do. If they want to shoot does, if Jared wants to shoot button bucks on his property, he can. He can't on mine, but he can on his. He don't have to wear a mask at work because I don't require it. I could make him, but I don't require it because I think it's BS. Y'all already know that if you watched yesterday. Let people be people. You don't want to be controlled by having to wear a mask. Don't control people on what they should and shouldn't shoot. So that's my bitch for today. That's me going off. That is Yardstick Brian. Thank you very much.
Best
He just sent you some blood pressure meds. I agree. Schlepp's like, man, he needs blood pressure, but I do. But guys, in all seriousness, it kills me to see a child shoot their first deer. And part of this is a bitch for me because of the fact that I'm going to take my daughter hunting for the first time this year. She just turned 8. She has been so excited to hunt. And you know what? She's going to shoot the first antlered animal that comes in. And why is she not going to shoot a doe, you ask? That's because her mama has enforced to her that that's somebody's mama. See, so apparently they don't care about shooting daddies. She'll tell you straight up, well, I don't want to shoot somebody's mama. But if a buck comes in, she's like, I'm going to shoot the first one, daddy. Is that okay? I manage my property more diligently than probably most people could ever imagine. Like, it's ridiculous. But when it comes to getting my daughter the passion, the love, you guys can tell how passionate I am about this. To give that love to her of killing whitetails, feeding the family, and screw feeding the family. You can buy beef. Getting them deer sticks, damn, that's what's that. Deer sticks and jerky, all that stuff. Look, getting her involved in that, having that passion, having her carry on the outdoors for the rest of the life, I want her to enjoy it. I want her to shoot an animal, and I want her to love it. Understand what she's doing, but love it for that fact. So if y'all make fun of my daughter, I'm going to eat some of y'all up. But anyway, that's it, y'all. That's the rant that I'm going to do. Let's get into products. Anybody want to buy some stuff? Because we got some stuff to sell. So thank you guys for listening to my 15-minute rant today. Wow, I might have gone over. I was planning on that being 5, but I get pretty pissed off about that. So anyway, guys, by the way, check my personal Facebook page. Kohl's, all of them have joined into the whole Kohl's, Target. What was the other one? Kroger's, all joined into masks. So you guys do me a favor. Let's start a new campaign. This is our new campaign for the world. Let's start asking people who say masks are okay. And I'm not anti-mask. If you want to do that, that's fine. But let's start asking people where the line gets drawn. because now I'm finding there's starting to be some stores who are taking temperature. So now, remember, it's just a mask, guys. It's just a mask and a temperature check, Kyle.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, how long until it's just a mask? It's just a temperature check. It's a body pat down and a finger prick to get a blood sample. I mean, it's just a mask. Wake up, America. Wake up. Wake up, everybody. All right, let's get into some auction stuff. First up for Killing Deer, Iowa. Hey, Iowa, if anybody from Iowa is watching, and if you're on the DNR, why can't kids hunt with crossbows? They're legal during late season. They're legal during late season. They're legal for disabled, but they're not legal during youth season. Doesn't make sense to me because I would much rather have my daughter hunting with a crossbow than a gun. But anyway, so speaking of crossbows, guys, we got the Wild Game Innovations XB380. First auction item of the day today, 380 feet per second crossbow. This baby comes with everything you need to be rocking and rolling. Comes with 2 crossbow bolts, comes with a rope cocker, comes with a quiver, and comes with the scope. Everything all included in the box, ready to shoot package. 380 feet per second. It's the XB380 from Wild Game Innovations, made by Barnett. The MSRP on it, $299.99. Current high bid sits at $186, and that will end today at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. I'm going to go through them fast, guys, because everybody drops off when we stop. Next up, we've got the Coast. It's a Coast headlamp. Very nice. It's a FL68 headlamp. Very, very light, very, very nice, bright headlamp here. Actually, I have one of these, so I can't give you any details. It doesn't say anything, but I do have one of these. There's extremely light, and Coast makes some unbelievably good products when it comes to tracking whitetail or doing anything out there. So, MSRP $42. Current high bid sits at $21, right at 50% off. That ends at $705. Next up, rangefinder, guys, from Halo Outdoors. It is the Z6X. It is a 6X optical on here, so it's 6 times zoom on it, and it also ranges out to 600 yards. Has scan mode, has angle intelligence on it, so the AI standing for angle intelligence, letting you know your shot angle and stuff like that. It does run on a CR2 battery. That is not included in the package. So nice little rangefinder here. MSRP $139.99. Current high bid at $66, ending at 7:10 Central Standard Time. Next up, find those big bucks so you can post a picture on the internet and have everybody tell you it's a 120. Anyway, guys, it's the Muddy ProCam 20 megapixel camera. It does do video, 2 to 6 different photo modes to take up to 2 to 6 different pictures per camera trigger. Infrared flash of up to 70 feet, black and white photos at night, color photos during the day. And remember, Velvet does add 8 to 10 inches. So when y'all posting these pictures of, damn, this buck's going to go 180 and he's actually like 142, remember that Velvet shrinks off. Yeah, just think about that before you post those pictures. Anyway, Muddy camera, nice little trail camera here, guys. Current high bid on this one, $54.44. MSRP on it, $120, and that ends at 7:15 Central Standard Time. Next up, we have the Spark Buckle Fold Back Max. Nice little release here from TrueFire. It is a fold back, meaning it'll tuck back into your sleeve, out of your way, folds back, gets it out of the way so it's not banging onto everything. Dime size head on it and silent auto closing jaws. It is a buckle release. It's the nice leather with the padding on the inside. They are very comfortable to wear. Very, very nice package here from TrueFire. MSRP $59.99. Current high bid sits at only $16. So welcome Patrick from Oklahoma. Divers is on. We got all kinds of people on here today. So very nice release there, guys, and that ends at $720. Next up, we have the Costa Slack Tide Sand. These are sweet glasses, actually, guys. I don't know. I'm finding that this sand color with these green highlights is something I really, really like. But green highlights on the nose, things like that, they are the green lenses, and this is a regular fit. Now you guys can see why I can't buy these is because my cheeks and everything look like they're just exploding out of my head when I wear glasses like this that are too small. So not fat head glasses, but nice glasses for you people who have normal size nuggets, all right? 580 lenses, polarized sunglasses do come with the nice case and the cleaning cloth as well. MSRP $269, and current high bid sits at only $86. So going really cheap. Where's David Eckhart on those? He's our glasses buyer. He's on them all the time.
I don't know.
All right, guys. Next up from Gerber, we have the tactical AR multiplier. So this is a plier to throw in your case with your ARs, your AR platforms. Has all kinds of different settings from adjustments. We were reading about it today. But basically, any work you need to do on your AR, this little Gerber multi-tool has a tool to help you get that done. So fantastic little thing here to have with you everywhere you go, so you don't have to carry a whole kit with you. And it has several different options, several different pieces as well. They are not cheap, guys. MSRP on this little set of multi-tools, $176 is the MSRP. Current high bid on it is $42, and that will end at 7:30 Central Standard Time. We've got another site, which apparently everybody on our website already has their bow sights, because these babies we've been giving away. IQ 5-pin. It's a right-handed sight. It is an IQ, which is guaranteed to make you shoot further distances and tighter groups than you ever have before, due to their retina lock technology. Look it up, guys. It's fantastic. Go check out their website. It'll give you all the details you need about it. Again, nice little 5-pin micro adjust, toolless adjustment. This is a fantastic sight. MSRP $199.99. Current high bid sits at $32. My God, if I owned an archery store still, you guys should be buying that. That's way cheaper. If you have an archery store out there, this is a great way to save some money and buy some products. Am I on the cot? Cot. All right, guys. So if you're like Kyle and you come to deer camp and you're tired of sleeping on the floor because you're the young man,
I get the couch.
Lowest on the totem pole. Oh, he gets the couch. Yeah, it's a love seat, and he's like 6'1". So
it's the greatest thing in the world. It's the comfiest thing in the world.
All right, guys. From Camprite, it is the tent cot. It is a quick cot. We should have took a picture. We'll take a picture and post it up after. We'll use that as our cover photo today. I'll open this thing up and lay down on it. It opens up very, very quickly. It is a nice little cot. We were laying on it yesterday, just checking everything out. It is a fantastic little cot to have with you anywhere you go. Nice to throw this right into the truck. Doesn't take up a bunch of room. You never know what you're getting into when you get into those camps, or when you're sleeping in a tent for that matter. So MSRP on this one, guys, $59.99. Current high bid sits at $30.75. And again, we'll post a picture up in a bit with us laying on it so you guys can see what it looks like. So Jared, can you flip my sheets for me?
Yeah.
All right, guys. Next up, we have the QV16K. So from Stealth Cam, nice little camera here, infrared camera, black and white photos at night, color photos during the day. Look, guys, see that deer on there? If y'all post a picture of that, people will tell you it's a 130. I'm gonna tell you right now, that's not a 130. You're not a 130 when you have a freaking 10-inch G2 with a 3-inch split on it. You're not a 130. That's it. That's what I'm gonna tell you. Anyway, guys, nice little camera here, black and white photos at night, color photos during the day. It is a kit, so it comes with a 16-gigabyte card and the AA batteries. This camera will run 5, 10, 15, and 30-second videos, and has several different shot modes that you can set up for burst of pictures as well. MSRP on this one is $109.99. Current high bid sits at only $58. Remember, guys, 12hourauctions.com. That's where you go sign up and start bidding. Shipping is included on all items. Next up, from who's this from? Wild Game Innovations. From Wild Game Innovations, we have the Mirage 18. So 18 megapixel camera. It does do video, has several different shot bursts on it as well. Up to 30,000 photos or 1-year battery life. Again, it is an infrared camera that will do black and white photos at night, color photos during the day, and it has an 80-foot illumination range. Look, guys, I don't know if you guys can see that on there. I'm trying to get it nice and close. Which way do I got to go, Jared? Look, another 130. Look at that 130. How about that one? Who's that one? That one's in velvet. He's probably about 130. Anyway, guys, that MSRP on the Wild Game Innovations Mirage, $99.99. By the way, is that a kit? It is a kit, right? Yeah. I didn't mention it. Hand it back. This one is a kit as well. It comes with an 8-gigabyte SD card, and it does come with batteries as well. $99.99 is the MSRP. Current high bid sits at $59, and that will end at 7:50 Central Standard Time. All right, guys, if you haven't seen these, if you're new to our site from when we had these in the very beginning, this is the clay cannon from Dual. This is one of the coolest products I have seen in a long, long time. Absolutely awesome. The way this works, guys, it is a clay pigeon thrower, so several different sizes, and will throw clay pigeons with ease out to 75 yards. So the way this works, you actually just cock it, take the safety off, and then you cock the device. Once you have it cocked, put safety back on, slide your target in, point it in the direction you want to go, shoot it, and you just pull the trigger, and it absolutely launches those clay birds out there. So the days of going out there with your girlfriend or your wife or your friend like Kyle, who's incapable of doing this whip and throw thing and ends up knocking people out, this makes it so much easier. They are absolutely awesome. You're going to want one. MSRP on it, $99.99. Current high bid sits at $61.50, and that ends at $7.55. What were we going to say, Kyle? Are you good at throwing clay pigeons?
I'm not horrible. I don't knock people out.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll go do it sometime.
Bring it on.
12 hours to my poor dad bed. Yeah, exactly, Kenneth. It's a good place to sleep at home, too, if you can't. Well, if you're buying too much from the site, then you can sell your bed and you can use this stuff. That'd be even better by us. All right, guys, next up, we have the Plano Guide Series 3700 tackle bag. Again, it is the Guide Series. Very nice bag here. 3700 tackle box up on top. The top does zip open. It's got hard plastic on the top and the bottom. Where's the zippers at on this one, Jared? Over on this side?
Probably.
Yep. Let me get all this stuff out of the way so you guys can see when it opens up on the inside. You have an additional 5 tackle boxes on the inside. The shoulder strap is in there. Several pockets around the front, on the sides as well. So all kinds of storage in here. Very nice little tackle box. It's a 3700 Pro Guide Series from Plano. MSRP $124.29. Current high bid only $36.50. Costs that much to ship that baby. Next up, we have, and that ends at 8 o'clock tonight. Next up, we have some Carbon Express Maxima 250 shafts. So these are Carbon Express Maxima Hunters. There we go. Maxima Hunter 250s. There are 250 shaft inserts are included. They have the Buff Tough wrap on them. They do include the Bulldog knock collar and the Knox as well. So very nice little set of arrows here. Going for really, really nice and cheap. Just got to get them cut down, inserts in them, put your fletchings on for whatever color you want, and you are ready to rock and roll. MSRP on these is a $159.99. Current high bid sits at only $56, and those in at 8:05 Central Standard Time. Welcome, Brandon Medlin, everybody. Brandon, welcome to the show. We're almost done, buddy. One of these days, we'll have some scrape sticks on here. Y'all, cool product. We're going to have them coming in on the auction pretty soon. Brandon's a guy from that company. Check out Scrape Stick. Do a Google search for Scrape Stick. Fantastic product. You want to see big bucks start working scrapes and stuff like that. You want to dictate where that animal travels. You can do it with Scrape Stick. I swear to you. Check them out. We're going to have some coming up on the auctions pretty well as soon. Yeah, Kyle, the company Christmas parties are... Oh, yeah. Yeah, Kyle did not fare well in our company Christmas party a couple years back. All right, guys, last product of the day from Evolution. It is a largemouth inline bag. Again, very, very nice product here. I love this green on the inside. It makes it so easy to look inside and find the tackle you're looking for. It does come with 3 of the boxes. These are 3700s as well. You can get an additional 3 to fill this other side for you. Several different pockets in here to hold all kinds of different stuff. There's some bags in here as well. All kinds of different pockets, guys. This is a very nice little tackle bag with a lot of storage spots in it. Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different pockets on the front. And then you've got 3 individual pockets on the back as well. So fantastic product in mossy oak elements here from Evolution Outdoors. Fantastic little bag as well. So MSRP on this one, $99.99. And we are currently only at $23. We are basically giving it away, guys. So remember, and that's our last item. That will end at 8:10 Central Standard Time. So, guys, it's unbelievable. We made it all the way through the pitch. We got to have a rant today, and I never even heard Amanda groan once. Like, how awesome is that? She didn't groan. Grace, did you groan at all? A little bit? I don't think I said anything bad today, but who knows? I don't know. Hopefully you guys are having fun. Kevin, no, we don't have a vest on today. It is too damn hot. We're in flip-flops. We're in flip-flop mode now, so the next couple weeks we'll still be wearing flip-flops. So Brandon is back. We're going to get your stuff. We'll get those scrape sticks on here real soon, guys. So with that, the takeaway from today, I've got about 45 seconds, is if people post pictures of deer and they want to know a size, don't guess 130. Not every deer in the world scores 130. When you put 130, that's basically, I don't know what I'm looking at here, so I'm just putting 130. That's number one. Don't do that. Number 2, anybody who posts a picture of a deer, tell them congratulations. They did not kill that deer for your approval. Like, nobody sits at a tree stand, goes to full draw and goes, oh my God, my buddies are going to think I'm a hero, or my buddies are going to think I'm a zero. You might. We've given you a lot of shit.
That one was definitely a 0.
Well, it was a rabbit.
In my defense,
Basically.
so while everyone was still skinning theirs on the last day, I cut mine in half, put it in the cooler, and I was ready to
It's
go.
true. Skinning them's easier too. So, guys, the takeaways again today are be proud of hunters. Be proud of what you do. We are hunters. We kill animals. Don't be embarrassed by that. Be proud of what you do and be proud of what others do with it as well. Stop giving people crap. Nobody's hunting for your approval. You're probably not a better hunter than every person on Facebook. And by the way, I'll have a grump on this one later. But listen, deer don't go into rut on October 3rd. If you see a 1-year-old with a basket rack that's a little fork and he's sniffing around behind another little deer, like a little yearling, like a rabbit that Jared shot, he's not rutting. He's not rutting. He's not. He's playing because they don't rut. Like they don't rut. They sure as hell don't do it on October 1st. So don't be the person who goes on Facebook and is like, oh my God, get to your tree stands. The rut's happening early this year. No, it's not. It's not. Let me be first. It's not happening early. We're months away. I'm trying to prep you guys because I don't want to have to answer all those comments on Facebook about, hey, Wikers, you think the rut's going to happen early this year? No. When the hell does it happen early? When's the last time y'all seen a rut first week of October? Never? I'm almost 40 years old. I've never seen a rut in October. Ain't going to happen. Ain't going to happen. So stop making fun of people for the deer they shoot. Support them. They're hunters. They have the same rights as you. Be proud for them. Stop telling everybody their deer's a 130. Don't guess 130. Come up with something else. Go 129 and 7/8. You know, something like that. And don't put 129 and a quarter because that makes you look like an idiot. It's 8s. You measure deer in 8s. We're going to get into that later. Anyway, those are the rants for today. Support hunters. Wear your mask if you're willing to go to Walmart and Target. I can't help you guys with that one. But remember, it's just a mask. It's just a mask. It's just a mask. It's just a mask. And a temperature check. Maybe a blood prick.
Maybe a pat down.
Maybe a pat down. Maybe a family history. Maybe, I don't know. It could be literally, where does it stop? Somebody out there, please tell me. Somebody, tell me where does it stop? Because today it's just a mask and now a temperature check. So it's just a mask and just a temperature check and just an anal probe and whatever else, y'all. Who knows? Tell me where it's going to stop. So with that, everybody get out, get your bids in. We got to keep making money. Otherwise, I can't have this fun. I can't afford to do it, but actually I can. This is great. I love it. Yeah. So with that, guys, we hope everybody enjoyed themselves today. Get your bids in. We've got some great items going really, really cheap. We don't have to ask Amanda if she has anything today because she's busy down in Iowa City. Kyle, anything from you?
I don't.
You do, one of these days.
One
of these days you're going to have something to add.
I will have to say the best hunting memory was when you killed Yardstick.
That was fun.
It was
fun. We can tell that story another day.
Okay.
Yeah, because you were in a tree near me.
Very close.
Yeah. Kyle was pretty close to me when I put Yardstick down, and that was a happy day.
I had to watch one of the biggest bucks I've ever seen walk by me, 20 yards.
Hey.
And then not a minute later, I hear thwack.
Yeah.
And then Andy cheering.
Hey, Yardsticks down, baby. That's the fun we have. So with that, hey, Kevin, yeah, maybe urine samples will be coming
Kevin's on
soon.
board.
You guys will have a chip in your arm eventually where they just scan you, and then you can go into Walmart. That's what it's going to come to. So with that, guys, thank you so much. Thank you for listening to my rants. If you disagree, feel free to post. It's your opinion. You're welcome to that. Don't be afraid to share it with us. You can be afraid to share it with others. Don't be afraid to share it with us because we respect it even when you're wrong. With that, y'all have a great day. I'm Andy. This is 12 Hour Auctions, The Pitch. We'll see you again tomorrow. Oh, shoot.